Hi everyone. Today we are going to create, build, deploy the Fiori application. So we can start now. First of all, I'm going to open the terminal. Inside the terminal, we'll just install the dependency if we have any. Okay, so good. Now we're going to just create the Fiori application. For that, we are going to uh, right click on MTA file, create MTA module from a template. We're going for SAP Fiori application generator. SAP Fiori application. Okay. Click on start. So now we have lots of template here. Basic one is create PSR application starting with empty page. Custom page, create a SAP Fiori element application based on the actual program. List report page, overview page, analytical list page, form entry object page, and work list page. So we are going with list report page. Okay. So the data source is loading. We can use a local cap project. That is one purpose. Not JS. That's click on next. Categories should be. You can go with categories, navigation, entities, course, automatically add the column and table section objective. Yes, responsive. You can choose according to your need. Okay, analytic, grid, responsive. So I'm going with uh, by default one. Okay, next is project name. I'll go with the name learning purpose. Application name should be learning purpose. Okay. I just convey learning. Okay. I just fulfill the requirement. It suggests cannot contain uh, capital letter. Next, click on next. Deployment configuration cloud boundary. Okay, so we are going with that. Destination local cap project API business time destination. And click on yes, it is generating the file. Okay, right. Like you can see here, that installing dependency. So it may take some time to install. Okay, so once that dependency installed, we will check and we will run this locally. So once that is, you can say that file has been generated. Once this finished, we will get this type of okay, this type of window. So it's up to you if you want. You can proceed with to define this. So now we're going to like once you add this, you will find that there is a folder inside that you will find lots of dependent file. So if you're gonna check this services.cds, you will find that this is pointing to annotations. So you can check it the annotations. These are the annotations which is created for this application. So now we are going to just run this locally. So to run this locally, we are going to open the terminal and go for CDS part. Okay, your cloud foundation has been scheduled on. Yes, I am going to log in. Click here to log in your cloud foundry. It is necessary to be logged in every time. So I have logged in. So now go to apply here. Okay, so I have logged in. Permission has been set and you have signed in the cloud foundry. Okay, so it says that in info Fiori tools preview the initialization for that learning app. Okay, that's good. You can see here that on a configured but not SPI container service managed instance phone. So info Fiori ability tools preview initialize for that application. You can just click on enter, you'll find that. Okay, now we are going to bind this and watch this profile locally. So for that, we are going to run the command cds bind. Before that, we are just doing one more thing, npm install for installing dependency if we have any missed in between installing that. Okay, so now we're going to bind this cds bind to make sure we'll name the your application. Shit. I'm not going to TP this from anywhere. This is that we have inside the application. If you go inside that, you will find this key. So you will if you see that key, it's say key and that instance is learning purpose dot um, learning purpose hyphen db. Okay, so this is the thing. If you find that here is the set key as service key, so I'm using the same here. Now and click enter here. So this is going to bind this application. So we are waiting for that to bind this application. Once application are binded, we will run this locally and check that information which we have created for this uh, Fiori applications. Okay, okay, it's just loading. So everything okay. It seems like you have disconnected your network issue. Also, we are trying to reconnect again. It's strength is okay. One second. Okay, I'll refresh the network. Let's see. Thing is, aha. Yeah, now you can see here that retrieving data from Cloud Foundry by NDB to Cloud Foundry managed. Okay, now we are going to run this locally. Uh, Actually, it's raining outside. That's why I'm having network issue. But we are good to run this command cds watch. Yeah, we are running this locally. Okay, this is running locally to the host port 004. For that, you are going to view command let search for port preview and go for 4004. Yeah, you can see here we have done this. Inside that, you can see that the web application is there. If you go there, you will find okay, the control property editor enables you to change the control property behavior. You can see here we have less authorization, but we have did this. We did this right. So locally, you can see here this is this is what we have working for Fiori application. So it may take some time to load. Yeah, you can see here we did this right. We are in our labs. We have option for our labs. You can say navigate default application. Everything is there. Preserve say to W2, WA navigation source, WA navigation target, user default, target demo. So lots of things we have here. So we are doing say okay, go click on okay. You can sort it, but right now it seems like yeah, you can see the data is here. If you want, you can search. You can check the data from your search option. So now you can see that you can manage according to your use. Here you can see that the Fiori standard application. Now I'm going back. Our data preview. You can see here Fiori preview for that. Okay, this like that time sometime. So for that, click on OK. You can see here, right? Okay, now we have pretty successfully created this application. So right now we are on localhost. In a localhost, we are really doing good at localhost, but sometimes we are unable to run this after deployment because we have limited space in the file accounts. That's why we are unable to run this. Uh, okay. Yeah. Now we are going to find like after binding this, we have run locally. Now we are going to run this application. Uh, Run this application. After build and deploy. Okay, so to build this, we are going to right click on our mtfi file and click on build mtf file. Okay, so just once you click over that, you will find that executing task in folder user mtv build is there. Yeah, that is build that mtf file. uh, so it is creating one mtf file. So based on that, we will based upon that we will run this. Okay, we will deploy this. Right click on that. Okay, right click on that and click on deploy mtf file. So once we successfully deploy this, we will find that application over uh, the same application over the uh, BTP file. And uh, in BTP file, we will see that all that related information about this Fiori application. You can see here deployment content, module learning content, learning purpose, so services application started, asynchronous upload of application. Okay, a staging application learning purpose table deployer. Let's see what happened. We have some time to like we are under progress, so it take few time to deploy. Okay, started asynchronous upload of application learning purpose hyphen SRV. So we will see all that information over the BTP platform. Okay, okay, take staging application learning SRV is staging. Let's see what happened next. Executing task deploy on application. And we are the first try proceeding with that automatic retry. So if this is going to successful, then might then you know that application is run over the BTP. But if this deployed, like as you can see that if this is going to error says, as I already know that this is going to error says will defect compile file, then this application is running half over the BTP environment. I'm showing you. Okay, so now it is deployed. So go to the application. Inside the space, you will find lots of instances there, related instances. Uh, you can see here, go back inside instances and subscription. You can see here, right? Lot of instances. Okay, learning purpose XUS services, learning purpose HTML app courses, all the services related to that very application with their key. If you see, go to HTML application, you will find one application which is deployed here. So I will show you. Here you can see that learning purpose Fiori app learning purpose is there. So I'm just clicking on that for your references. Right, it is launching the same application like we have. Uh, uh, it's taking time. It's a blank page. Okay, it's not getting any error. This is blank page because if you go to that spaces inside that we have two application like one is SAP learning purpose, which is if you're going to start it and then it is going to crash. So that's why this is not starting. And this is that's why this page is blank. But that application which we have running that local host is running fine, much better. Okay, this is what we have for today. On the next lecture, we will learn and we will give like a check related authorization which we have inside that very application. We will learn about that. Okay, thank you.